gotta make it look even prettier.
All right, hang on, Michael. What is that you got going on here? You got it's what is it exactly?
Let's see. We got potatoes, red peppers, green peppers, onions, a little bit of olive oil, black pepper, and we also have the New York strip steak cut up.
And an extra refrigerator.
Yes.
Okay, so there's New York strip steak. Let's look here. We got New York strip steak, onions, red and green peppers. There's some potatoes. And you cut. Okay, tell me about. I asked you the question about whether the potatoes and the steak would cook correctly together.
Yes.
So that's my concern. Tell me, you just cut them real small.
Because they actually cook, and it's not like cooking a steak where you cook it at medium. It's going to cook so well that it will, break down, and it will be very tender by the time it's done. And it's cooked on low heat, and the potatoes almost turn into a hash brown kind of thing.
Is this something you probably got to cover?
For a little while, yes.
For the potatoes.
Now I'm adding a little bit of garlic powder. I would prefer fresh garlic, but we don't have that.
Now, it's interesting to me, most recipes would say that you should saute the onion and the meat first before you add anything else.
Well,
for safety and because of the cook temperature style. And then you introduce the other things that, I guess that's so you don't run the risk of potentially, having meat that's undercooked. Of course, with cut up steak, it's not as big a concern. Tell me why you're not using that approve, or what your thoughts are.
It will not be undercooked, and the reason why is that I do cook it at a low temperature. I do, cover it, and then after it's been, cooking in there for a while, then you turn it up and you start, frying it up really good. And you want to have all these ingredients in there because it passes all the flavors on to all the different things.
Okay, cool. All right, Michael, appreciate it. What we're going to do is, this is what it's looking like. It's just put in the pan. The heat's not even turned on yet. He's still assembling and creating. But we'll take a look at this, and we'll have a part 2 to this so that we can see what the final product looks like. Hopefully I'll have time to do a video before it is quickly consumed. All right, thanks so much. Thank you, Michael. Appreciate it.
No problem. I hate this freezer.
That was
It
funny.
always gets me.
All right, part 2. We're done, or darn near done. Michael, you're pleased with this, I see. It's
Oh, yeah.
I tried a potato. They're perfectly done, and the meat doesn't look overdone. So my theory was wrong, that it was crazy to introduce potatoes and raw steak at the same time.
And now we're just trying to put some color on it, a little bit of crunch on the potatoes and the onions and the peppers.
Now here's my question. My first thought was you could introduce oil, but that would make it too greasy in order to get it crispier. So I guess what your thing is, what your approach looks like, is you're going to kind of scald it a bit because you're going to use the absence of oil to get a brownness, but you got to quickly turn it.
I also leave the fat, all the fat on the steak, which cooks into it so it doesn't burn, and you don't need to add that much oil. And it also gives it good flavor.
Okay. Well, let's take a quick look here, and it's awesome because I tried it, and I mean it is good. This is, again, steak, potatoes, green and red peppers, onions. What spices did you use in here, Michael?
Garlic powder, black pepper, salt, and I wish there was some Worcester sauce, but that wasn't present.
I told him he was allowed to pick on me because I didn't have any. See, in my other place in Bentonville, I've got a fully stocked kitchen with all kinds of stuff, but this is our company apartment, which is awesome. But I haven't fully stocked it yet.
It's still good. It doesn't matter. I mean, this is absolutely money, and everything is nice and tender. And the reason why this is great is because you just slap this in a bowl. You can put whatever you want on it: cheese, Worcester sauce, ketchup. I hope you don't do that. A1 sauce, whatever you'd like. And you got everything in here. You got your meat, you've got your carbohydrates, and you got all your vegetables.
It's a one dish meal.
Yeah, one dish wonder.
And AKA leftovers.
Yes, yes, yes.
All right, awesome. Hey, Michael, thank you so much. I appreciate it. This looks tasty, and we'll blog about the taste after trying some. All right, cool, awesome. Thanks.
No problem.